Hello world, welcome back to my channel. I am Sahil and we are developing an e-commerce project using Laravel 10. And in previous video you have already seen how I worked on products and product detailed page to make them dynamic. Now today in this video I'm going to show you how to work on products filter. Okay, so basically what I will do here is when we select any category from here, then it will fetch all the products related to this category only. Suppose we have selected two categories, then it will select the products from the both categories. And suppose we have selected laptops in categories and Samsung in brand, then it will fetch only Samsung brand laptops from the database and list here. Similarly, we will also work on product status and price filter. So first let's start with this categories filter. Okay, so let's open your VS Code. I have already opened and I have already started Laravel 10 dev server. Now let's close this terminal. First I will open app directory, then inside this Livewire directory I will open this products page.php. so this is the Livewire component of products page. Now similarly I will open the blade file for products page. So go to resources, views, Livewire, and this is the blade file of products page. Okay, now let's go to the products page, and here in paginate method I will use 9. So it will take 9 products and display in the first page. So here you can see it is now displaying 9 products in the same page. Okay, now let's start with the categories filter first. So first go to the blade file, products blade file. Here you will find the categories section, and I already make this dynamic. Now here you can see there is an input tag, and inside this input tag I have used a value attribute, and in value I have used a category ID. Okay, so next what I will do is I will use Livewire 3 directive. So I will use wire model dot live, and here I will write selected categories, and I will copy this and go to the products page.php file, and here I will define a property. So I will use public, and then I will use selected categories, and I will make this an array, empty array, because it can contain more than one categories. Okay, so I will store all inside this array. Next let's see when we check any category, then the ID of the category is pushing into this array or not. So for this let's copy this property name and go to the blade file, and here somewhere I will display the selected categories. And if I go to the browser, okay, so we are getting some error. String must be of type string, array given. Okay, so we have to convert this array into a string. So for now I will use JSON encode method, and here I will paste. Okay, so here you can see the empty array. Okay, now if I click or check any categories, then you can see the ID of the checked category is pushing into this array, and let's uncheck, then you can see the ID is now removed from the array. Now if I check this smartwatches, then the ID is pushing into the array. Now suppose let's check this laptop also, then you can see multiple ID is now pushing into this array. So it is working fine. Now next what I will do is let's remove this line first. I will go to this products.php file, and now when we check any categories, then we will also store the category ID into the query string of the URL. So let me show you how we can achieve. So let's go to this component class, and here what I will do is I will use Livewire 3 attribute class. So to display the property value as query string in the URL, we have to use this URL attribute class, and let me show you. So just use URL, and you have to import this class. Okay, save this. Now go to the browser, And now if I check this laptop, then you can see selected categories in 0 index we have value 4. And now if I select this smartphone, then in 1 index we have value 5. Actually this is the category ID. So now when we can copy this URL and we can share to anyone, and when anyone open the shared link, then it will be redirected to the products page with these categories checked. Let me show you. So just copy this link, and incognito mode, if I open this URL, then you can see we have laptops and smartphones categories checked, already checked. Now if I reload the page, then also the laptop and smartphone categories is already checked. Okay, so now let's move on to make a query based on the value of this array. Okay, so inside this render method, what I will do is I will first here I will check a condition. Okay, here I will use if not empty, and here I will use this selected categories. Okay, so we will check if the array is not empty and there is some ID, category ID in that array, then I will use this product query is equal to, sorry, not is equal to, here I will use where in method, and here I will write category ID, and then I will use this array here. Okay, so every product contains category ID. Okay, so we are filtering based on the category ID on this array. Okay, and now if I go to the browser and let's check on this laptop, then here you can see products filtered and only laptop is showing here. Okay, now if I uncheck, then you can see all the products is now displaying. If I select smart phones, then you can see only all smartphones fetched from the database and displaying here. Similarly, if I uncheck this and check these smartwatches, then only smartwatches is displaying here. If I select television, then only one television is available in the database, so one television is displaying here. Now suppose if I select laptop and smartwatches both, then you can see only laptop and smartwatches is displaying here. Okay, so this categories filter is working fine. Now let's move on to this brands filter. Okay, so similarly I will go to the blade view file first, and this is the brands section. So here what I will do is here you can see I have already used value attribute, and inside this I have used brand ID. Okay, now here I will use Livewire directives. So here I will use wire model dot live, and here I will use selected brands. Okay, selected brands, and I will copy and go to the products page.php file, and here I will define a property, public property, and similarly I will paste and make and I will initialize with an empty array. Similarly here I will also use URL attribute to insert all the selected brands ID into the query string. Okay, and then I will copy the same thing and paste here. Now this time I will check for selected brands in the condition, and here instead of category ID, here I will write brand underscore ID, and here also I will change brands, selected brands. Okay, now if I save this and go to the browser, and if I select Apple, then you can see only Apple products are now showing in this products page. Okay, so this is the Apple phone, Apple MacBook, and Apple Watch. Now if I select Samsung, then you can see all Samsung products is now showing in this products page. If I select OnePlus with the Samsung, then you can see products of OnePlus and Samsung is now showing here. Okay, now suppose let me uncheck all and select laptop and click on Apple, select Apple brand, then you can see only Apple brand laptop is listing here. Okay, so this is also working properly. Now let's move on to this product status filter. Okay, so here I will change this in stock to is featured. Okay, first, so here what I will do is I will okay, so let's go to the blade file, and if you scroll down, then here you will find this is the in stock. So here I will write is featured, is featured. Okay, and in input, okay, so in 4 let me just write featured, F-E-A-T-U-R-A-D, featured, and copy the same thing, and in this input tag I will use an ID featured. Okay, and then here I will use wire model dot live is equal to featured. Okay, and in value I will use 1. Okay, and I think all done. Now let's move on to the class file. Now here what I will do is I will first go to the class, first go to the class file, and here I will declare one more property that is featured. Okay, and in this featured I will make this empty for now, but I will use URL attribute here, and for this I will make a query, but first I will check a condition if this featured. So if there is something in the featured, then I will use product query, and here I will use where condition, where, and here I will use is featured is equal to 1. Okay, if I save this and now go to the browser, and if I check this is featured, then you can see all the is featured products are displaying here. Okay, you can also change the name here, so you can write featured products, featured products. Okay, so you can see the label has been changed to featured products. If I uncheck, then all products is now displaying. If I check, then you can see featured products is now fetching from the database and displaying here. If I checked this featured products checkbox, and if I check this Xiaomi, then you can see in Xiaomi brand we have only one featured product, that is Xiaomi 11i 5G. Okay, so now let's make this filter working on sale. So similarly here I will write on sale. Okay, so just write on sale, copy, and in input I will use ID, and in value I will write 1, and then I will use wire model dot live is equal to on sale. Okay, now go to the products page.php file, and first here I will define the on sale, and then I will also use URL. Similarly like this, let's copy the same thing and paste. Here I will check on sale, and in where condition I will use on sale. Okay, now if I reload the page and check this on sale, then you can see all on sale products is now fetching from the database and displaying here. Okay, so all the check boxes filters are working properly. Now let's start on this price filter. Okay, so let's open and go to the products page.php file. So first here I will define a property for price filter. So here I will write public, and then I will write price price underscore range, and by default I will give 3 lakh. Okay, 3 lakh, and I will also use URL attribute here. Now next what I will do is I will go to this blade view file and find, okay, so here you can see this is the price filter, okay, price filter design code. Okay, now here what I will do is I will change the formatting of this, so let's remove, and here I will use Laravel number class, and I will use currency method, and here I will write 1000 and here I will use INR. Let's copy the same thing and paste here. So maximum here I will display 5 lakh. Okay, this is the initial value 1000, and this is the maximum value 5 lakh. Okay, and in the input tag you can see I have already given 5 lakh to this max value, and here in value I will use 3 lakh instead of 1 lakh. So here just write 3 lakhs, and in step I will use 1000. Okay, now I will also display the selected amount or selected price range just above this input field. So here I will use another div and just paste this instead of this static value. Here I will write price range, and this price range will be dynamic from this public property price range. Okay, now if I save this and go to the browser, then here you can see 3 lakh is showing because we have 3 lakh here in this public property. Okay, let me give a Tailwind class into this div. So font semi bold. Now if I save this and go to the browser, then you can see the font is now bold. Okay, now when we increase or decrease this price range, then according to the value, this value will be updated. So let me come here, and inside this input tag I will use wire model dot live. Okay, and here I will write price range, the name of the property. Okay, if I save this and now go to the browser, and if I now change the price range, then you can see this price is also changing. Okay, if I make this 0, then you can see 0 is showing, and if I increase, then you can see according to the price range the amount is displaying here. Now let's go to the products page.php file. Now here I will write a query to get the products from the initial value and the selected price range value. Okay, so here first I will write a condition if this price range. Okay, so whenever the value of the price range will be changed, then here I will use product query, and here I will use where between method of Laravel, and here I will write the price column, and here in array I can pass 0 or I can also pass 1000. So let's write 0, and then in second value I will access the price range value and pass here. Okay, now let's save this and go to the browser. Now by default, let me remove this query string from here. So by default all the products from 0 to 3 lakhs will be displaying here. Okay, now if I decrease the amount, then you can see 1,04,000. so all the products from 0 to 1,04,000 will be fetched from the database and display here. Let me decrease more, so you can see 18,000 is now the price range is 18,000, so it will fetch all the products from 0 to 18,000. So in this price range only one product is available in the database, that is 2,999. Let me increase more, so you can see 59,000. Now in 59,000 you can see all the products have price less than 59,000. You can see 33,000, 56,000 and something, and 24, 2,999 and 20,000. So it is also working fine. Now the product filter page has been completed. Now I will make some changes to this home page and then this categories page to make it dynamic. When we click on this Apple, then it will go to the products page with the Apple brand checked, and it will fetch the only Apple brands from the database and display in the product page. So for this what I will do is if I go to the products and if I check this Apple, then here in the query parameter you will find this selected brand, and in the 0 index we have the value of the we have the ID of the brand. Okay, so I will copy the same thing and go to the home blade view. So just find home blade view, and here first I will go to the brand section. So here you can see this is the brand section. In href I will write products page, then here I will use query parameter and I will paste the same thing, and here I will make this ID dynamic. So here I will write brand ID. Similarly I will go to the categories section, and in this href I will write products and query parameter selected categories, and in 0 index we have to write is equal to, and here I will use category and ID. Okay, if I save this, now go to the home page, and if I click on this Samsung, then you can see only Samsung products is showing in the products page, and this Samsung checkbox is selected. And in URL you can see we have query parameter selected brands. In 0 index we have value 11. Now from here we can select any other category, filter or anything, so it will be filtered based on the current checkboxes value. Okay, now if I go to home page again and click on this television category, then you can see only television is showing in the products page, and television category checkbox is checked. Okay, similarly we will also make this category page working. So when we click on this laptop, then it will be redirected to the products page with the laptop products only. So for this let's come here and copy this same thing and go to the category blade file. So this is the categories blade file, and here just find the anchor tag. So this is the anchor tag, and this is the href. Remove the hash and just paste it here and save. Now if I reload the categories page and click on this smart watches, then you can see by default smart watches is selected, and only smart watches is fetched from the database and displaying here. So all the filters are now working properly. So that's it for this video. In next video I will show you how to work on cart management system. So thanks for watching this video. If you liked this video, then hit on like button and please subscribe my channel.